that's a lot of damage.
Holy, look at all this damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Helikopter, helikopter.
Welcome. Let me showcase to you the helicopter man build. So let's start with this. Well, first off, we're gonna use Spinning Strike Ash of War, which is undoubtedly the best Ash of War in the entire game. It's a polearm skill that performs continuous spinning attack, continuous helicopter slashes, of course. You have to hold to continue the attack, and you can also follow up with a normal or a strong attack. The best of this Ash of War is that it also nullifies projectiles such as arrow, which is awesome. In order to get this Ash of War, we have to complete Irina and Edgar questline. This questline will drop the Banished Knight Halberd plus 8, with the Spinning Strike Ash attached. You can extract the Ash of War from this weapon, and also you can duplicate it. The weapon I'm using for this video is the Scythe. You can use any weapon you want, but I highly recommend the ones that have a nice reach. Halberds are awesome, and also recommend weapons that causes blood loss build up. So you can combine that with Black Flame Blood Flame or Lord of Blood Exaltation. Well, speaking about the talisman, you're gonna use the Shard of Alexander, the Rolling Winged Sword Insignia, the Bold Dog Talisman, and the Lord of Blood Exaltation. Or we can use many others which are pretty similar. The Shard of Alexander will increase the attack of our skill by 15%, or you can use the smaller version of this talisman, which is the Warrior Jar Shard, that will increase the attack power by just 10%. The Rotten Winged Soul Insignia will raise the attack power with successive attacks, being the attacks first a 6% increase, an 8% increase, and a 13% increase. You can also use any other soul insignias, or also you can use the Millicent Prothesis that will grant you 5 dexterity and also will raise the attack with successive attacks. Then we have the Lord of Blood Exaltation, an awesome talisman that will raise attack power when there's blood nearby. It will increase the attack by 20% and also combines with both Blood Flame and of course if you are using a weapon that produces blood loss buildup, it will be a really good combination. And the reason we are using Bold Dog's talisman, it's simply because we really need poise. It's also important to use an armor that grants a nice amount of poise, because by having high poise, we don't get stunned by any attack. Also, we can use, for example, the Balandachin's Blessings. The Balandachin's Blessings will grant you an insane amount of poise. Or instead of, we can use the Iron Jar Aromatic. The Iron Jar Aromatic will turn your body into steel. And well, you won't get stunned by anything with Iron Jar Aromatic. But the problem with Iron Jar Aromatic is that you will be very heavy, so I highly recommend you use any weapon with Bloodhound's Death. Simply because the Ash of War of Vulcan state will allow us to move rapidly, even though our body will be made out of steel. Regarding buff, we're gonna use Golden Bow as Aura, or of course we can use the Golden Bow of Ash of War, or the Commander Standard. For the body, we're gonna use Flame Random Strength. We will increase both physical and fire damage. And for the weapon buff, we're gonna use the Blood Flame Blade, which is awesome because it inflicts fire and blood damage. And as you can see with this build, I have inflicted more than 80,000 damage on rail in less than 70 seconds. Well, in brief, after all this buff, my damage will be, let's see, 1139. And remember, you can also use the White Mask of Barre to increase your blood damage, or the Silver Tear Mask to have more arcane. And of course I'm using the Grey Turtle Shell because of it boosts the stamina recovery rate. And for the Mix Psychic, I'm using the Tonic Fracture that will increase even more your damage with successive attacks. So, after a few successive attacks, our damage increase will be over 110%, which is of course a lot of damage. Well, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll be making a lot of videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.